Okay, here we are with Fat Loss Factor review of Principle 3, the undiet. Now, the undiet is how you're going to be able to lose as much fat as you want to, and how you're going to stay that way for the rest of your life. Now, Principle 3 is over like 30 pages of information, so what I'm going to do is give you enough information so you really understand it, along with just some great, fantastic fat loss tips and secrets that you can start using today that'll have you burning some excess fat by tonight if you take heed and start to apply some of those tips. All right, let's dig in. All the excess fat you're carrying around right now is the result of three main problem areas. 1, incorrect diet. 2, a poorly functioning liver. And 3, a clogged up colon. Let's start with your liver. Now, if you've been consuming a diet that's predominantly processed foods, typical grocery store dairy products and meats, and foods with lots of preservatives, artificial sweeteners, processed grains, etc., your poor liver is overworked, exhausted, and it just can't possibly handle all the most important job of metabolizing fat efficiently. And this is the main reason you keep packing on the fat and can't lose it, even if you're dieting and exercising. And at the very least, you're making it a lot harder than it would be if your liver was in tip-top shape. And this is what the undiet is all about. When you start shifting your eating habits over to the foods that we were meant to consume and digest, your health, your well-being, and yes, fat burning is just going to take off. And don't worry, you can still eat ice cream and pizza. All you need to do is make enough of a shift so that your liver can easily handle those cheat days when they come along. You're also going to be amazed at how much you can eat when you do choose the healthier options. Here's a quick list of some of the best liver cleansing foods according to Dr. Edward Group. Garlic, grapefruit, beets and carrots, green tea, leafy green vegetables, avocados, apples, olive oil, whole grains, cruciferous vegetables, lemons and limes, walnuts, cabbage, and turmeric. In Fat Loss Factor, you're going to learn exactly how these foods help you to clean out your liver, but for now, just try to include these as much as you can into your diet. Next, the Fat Loss Factor explains why a lot of the popular weight loss diets actually slow your metabolism down, forcing your body to hold on to the fat instead of releasing it. Then, next you're going to learn the difference between good carbs and bad carbs. This is a very confusing area for a lot of people. But for now, just remember, the healthiest options and the ones that promote fat burning will be in their most natural form: unprocessed fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. You're then going to go on to learn about the best fat-burning fiber foods, proteins, fats. Yes, fats, healthy fats, help you to lose weight. Then you're going to go on to learn about Fat Loss Factor's 15 foods for maximum weight loss, along with what they do, and this tells you some of the most important benefits for you and your body. The nutrition in those foods, this tells you the main nutrients that will help propel your fat loss to new levels. Friends, these are friends of this vegetable, similar fruits or vegetables that are alternatives that are also really helpful as far as fat burning and health. And imposters, this tells you which foods you cannot use as replacements. This section is then followed by Fat Loss Factor's 17 foods for guaranteed weight gain. Now, the obvious ones are in there like French fries and donuts, but there's also a few surprises. Next, you're going to learn about the 5 keys to the absolute best tasting, fat blasting smoothies ever and how easy it is to make them. Here are the 5 keys. You want to have a good source of healthy protein in there. You want to make it creamy, add some thickeners, add some fruit, and you also want to have some healthy fats in there. Principle 3 then ends with Fat Loss Factor's 5 axioms of success and how food companies are actually making you fat and sick. So there's a ton of information in Principle 3 of Fat Loss Factor, but it comes down to this. You want to get a lot of fiber in your diet. Get 40 grams a day if you can. And you're going to learn how easy this can be with the right foods. You want to eat 5 or 6 meals a day, and that includes smoothies and or snacks. Try to eat most of your calories early in the day, and then you're going to taper those down as it gets later into the day. Eat the fat-burning foods that they describe on Principle 3, and there's a ton of them there. You want to eat something raw with every meal. And here's a real important one. You want to also have a cheat day every week. This is the time when you can go ahead and have that pizza, go ahead and have that ice cream. You don't want to deprive you of those things that you really enjoy, and this is actually going to increase your fat burning in the long run. Now, also with these rules, I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. It's okay to mess up. I mean, I do it a lot of the time. But I can guarantee that if you were able to just accomplish the above list only 60 to 70% of the time, you would make amazing strides in your health and fat loss goals. Now, if you're ready to purchase Fat Loss Factor, make sure you click on the link below first, because there's some really important information about Fat Loss Factor that you're going to want to know before you buy. Okay, that's it for Principle 3, and we'll catch up next time.